Hi, I'm Tanner Faust, and I race drift cars and rally cars and pretty much anything I can get my hands on. You get so much of the experience with all the vehicle dynamics that are portrayed in the actual simulator that it can get the hook in people. And once the hook is in them, they'll go out and get themselves some sort of rear-wheel drive car and start practicing on their own. The hardest thing to get off of a two-dimensional screen is that feeling of acceleration. One thing that Gran Turismo is very good at is somehow relating that to the person playing. The way that I'm picking it up is by the nose dipping, like when the car shifts, or when I brake, the nose dips down, and I can almost feel that more grip is being moved to the front of the car and it starts to rotate, and you can then connect that to the steering wheel, and all of those things kind of come together to give you a good 85–90% of the sensations that you get in real life. The people that have gotten really good in the simulator will be the quickest learners once they get in the real car. And those are the ones that I've got to look out for, frankly. I've only been in the drifting sport here for 3–4 years. This next generation is coming up out of the woodwork, and these whippersnappers are, they're going to be tough to beat.
Gran Turismo's pursuit of reality doesn't stop with the cars themselves. For the first time, players can now race up to 16 cars in online race mode to achieve real racing dynamics. Polyphony Digital also makes equally exhaustive efforts to replicate every last detail of the tracks.
Once I became a professional driver, I actually have used the game to learn tracks and reaffirm what I remembered about bumpy spots on tracks and things like that.
In order to achieve this level of precision, Polyphony Digital sends a team to various racetracks around the world, where they spend 2 months painstakingly taking anywhere from 20 to 30,000 photographs of each track.
写真を撮ったり、ビデオで映像を撮ったりすることと、あとその建物やコースのサイズ、道路の高さ、白線なども計測します。
I used some of that research that was done to learn the track, and it was very, very realistic. They even had the same oak tree that you look for when you're coming out of the corkscrew, a lot of the same bumps.
コース自体を作り終わってから、リプレイカメラをつけて車が走ってそれがどうコース上で見えるかという状態まで持っていきます。
And the thing that I gained the most out of it was probably the feeling of going down and up hills and how that affected your braking zones. I wasn't expecting to really learn when to brake.
Polyphony Digital designers have to walk a fine line. Their challenge is to make the game as realistic as possible. However, if they make it too real, gameplay will be sacrificed. And with production deadlines looming, Polyphony Digital's creativity is tested daily, as they constantly search for the perfect balance between beauty and functionality.
そこそこばらけた。やっぱり集団できるんですけど、前の時よりはいいよね、2台ずつ。そうなるのに過程がちょっとゆっくりです。はい。
グランツーリスモというのは常に総合的なタイトルな車のモデリングじゃないですかね。
Every Gran Turismo release has given Kazunori a chance to break new ground and set new standards. And now with PlayStation 3, Polyphony Digital has the freedom to raise the bar dramatically as they have a much larger canvas to fill. And with each stroke, they get closer and closer to Kazunori's ultimate vision.
っていうかな、もうなんかその辺ちゃんと詰めたいんだけどな。
今度の場合は、そのまま CAD データが、ゲーム中走行するってことは、データが膨大なためできません。
でテクスチャーもちゃんと配順に並べて分けるようにしたからだいぶ、
あ、そうです。4の時は、テクスチャーである程度表現していた部分も多かったのですが、GT5 プロローグに関しては、モデルとあとシェーダーの調整ですね。 よって、質感付けを全て行っております。
A big part of Polyphony Digital's success is how they managed to squeeze so much performance out of the PlayStation hardware. After all, the PS3's cell processor technology provides an exponential increase in processing power. In GT5 Prologue, the view from the cockpit has been completely revamped. Accurate gauges track your progress in real time, and to push it one step further, even the driver's hands and arms are precisely animated.
インテリア含めて、5ヶ月から6ヶ月かかっています。GT4 の時と比べると、5倍から6倍になります。
Given his lifelong love of the automobile, Kazunori knows firsthand how heartbreaking it is to see your car damaged.
だからそのゲームの中に、ある意味そのなんか苦しいことをわざわざ入れる、厳しいことをわざわざ入れるということに対しての心理的な抵抗は、今でもあるだろうね。
Ultimately, he had to make a tough decision for GT5 Prologue. Do you add damage to the cars and sacrifice their beauty? Or do you maintain the look of both the cars and the game and not have any damage at all?
結果として車の美しさを表現するっていうのはまず最初のプライオリティでしたから、僕らは車が壊れないという。
With less than an hour to go before the debut of the Tokyo Game Show, the team does one last run-through with the latest version of the game code. The game's toughest critic, Kazunori himself, is finally satisfied. For him, this isn't work. Rather, it's a passionate labor of love that manifests itself as sheer determination to create not just art, but to ultimately view the drive of your life. Now that he's pleased, time to unveil Gran Turismo Prologue to the media. But this doesn't mean the wheels stop turning for the team back at Polyphony Digital. They continue pressing onward, working toward the full and final release of GT5.
The totally artistic nature of the game just blows me away, and it's just not the track. It's so much deeper than that. And to me, the driving never gets old, so Gran Turismo will never get old.
Even after 10 years of hard work to ultimately deliver the best possible Gran Turismo experience, Kazunori knows he has many miles to go before he'll truly be satisfied.
まだまだですね。だからまだ、10%、15% ぐらいなんじゃないかと僕は思いますけど。
Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, racing beyond the apex.